Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about something really important for any dog owner in Waldwick, New Jersey. And that's finding a great dog trainer so you and your best friend can really enjoy your life together.
So, here's our game plan. We'll start by looking at how training just makes daily life in Waldwick that much better. Then, we'll get into what really makes a trainer an expert and help you figure out which training style fits your life. We'll also cover the local costs, give you a super handy checklist of questions to ask, and then wrap up with some great local spots to practice all those new skills.
All right, first up, training for life right here in Waldwick. This is all about making those simple, everyday moments with your dog way more enjoyable. I mean, this really says it all, right? When your dog is well behaved, everything from a walk down your street to visiting a friend's house just becomes so much easier and more pleasant. Not just for you, but for your dog and your neighbors too. It's really about being a great part of the community. Okay, so let's dig into what makes a trainer an expert. It's so important to know what good training actually looks and feels like. The foundation of any great trainer's approach is their philosophy. You're going to hear this term a lot: positive reinforcement. All it means is that the trainer focuses on rewarding the good stuff, the behaviors you want to see. It's incredibly effective, and honestly, it's the best way to build a real trusting bond with your dog. Now, just as important is knowing what to run away from. Any trainer who relies on fear, intimidation, or any kind of harsh physical corrections, that's a huge red flag. Those old school methods can seriously damage your relationship with your dog, and a lot of the time, they just make behavior issues even worse. So, how do you spot a real pro? Well, you can look for certifications. These letters show that a trainer has put in the work and passed some serious tests. For general training, something like a CPDTK is a fantastic sign. But if you're dealing with tougher issues, maybe like anxiety or reactivity, you might want to look for a specialist with a CBCCK. That's a Certified Behavior Consultant. Okay, let's get practical. Section 3 is all about finding the right training format. What's actually going to work for your dog and for your schedule. This chart breaks it down perfectly. You've basically got two main paths. On one hand, you've got group classes, which are amazing for learning basic manners and getting your dog comfortable around other dogs and people. On the other hand, you have private sessions. These are perfect when you need to focus on a very specific issue, like your dog bolting out the door or barking at other dogs on walks. One offers community, the other offers a customized fix. And hey, there are other choices too. Board and train is like a deep dive, immersive boot camp for your dog. In-home training is fantastic because you can tackle problems right where they actually happen. And day training is a lifesaver if you're super busy. The trainer works with your dog while you're at your job. And now let's talk about the part everyone thinks about: money. Let's get a handle on the local costs so you know what to budget for training right here in the Waldwick area. So to give you a quick baseline, a single 1-hour private lesson around here is probably going to run you somewhere between $120 and $200. That gives you a pretty good idea of what a professional's one-on-one time costs. And here's the bigger picture. A full 6-week course for puppies or basic obedience is usually in that $200 to $350 range. Then you have the more intensive options, like a 2-week board and train, which can be anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000. Just remember, these prices really reflect the trainer's experience and the level of personalized service you're getting. Okay, so you found a trainer or two that you think might be a good fit. What now? Well, this is your pre-hire checklist. These are the absolute must-ask questions before you make any commitment. Having these questions ready is your best tool. First, ask about their methods to make sure they use that positive approach we talked about. Ask about their credentials. Ask how they customize their training, because your dog isn't like any other dog. And definitely always ask for a clear, written cost estimate up front. The way they answer these questions will tell you pretty much everything you need to know. All right, let's bring it all home. Section 6, Navigating Waldwick with your dog. This is where the rubber meets the road, taking all that good training and putting it into practice in the real world, right here in our town. Being a great dog owner is also about knowing the rules. And in Waldwick, they're pretty straightforward. Your dog has to be on a leash anytime you're not on your own property. That's a big one. And state law says your dog needs a current rabies tag on its collar. Simple as that. So where can you go to practice? Well, Crestwood Park is fantastic for working on that loose leash walking. If you want to work on focus around new smells and sounds, the McFall Environmental Center is perfect. And if you're ready for more of a challenge with bigger distractions, Saddle River County Park is a great spot. Think of these places as your outdoor classrooms. So, as you get started, I want to leave you with this thought. Finding the right trainer isn't just about teaching sit and stay, it's about building a stronger partnership with your dog. It's about making every walk, every visit with a neighbor, and every quiet evening at home that much better for both of you. I wish you the best of luck in strengthening that incredible bond and enjoying everything our Waldwick community has to offer together.